take a look at Module 2, Hose Operations. Now I want to show you how we're going to transition through the course. As with all my courses, we start with an introduction page. There you're going to have a brief overview of what we're going to cover in the course, any of your ISTA Essentials reading assignments, your student handouts, State Fire Training skill sheets, and any other material we're going to cover through this course. Then we move on to our course learning objectives and student learning outcomes. Then we have a discussion, and this is a group discussion. We want to start building that team spirit. We're going to give you a subject, and you are going to post on that subject. And after you place your post, you are going to reply to your peers, and they're going to reply to your post. A great way to start building that team collaboration spirit. And then for hose operations, every day during the afternoon, we're going to be meeting at the academy to do skills training. So there are pre-reading assignments. For day 1, in ISTA Essentials, it's Chapter 12, and here are your page numbers. Chapter 13, and here are your page numbers, and the ISTA Essential skill sheets that apply to these page numbers. Then we have 3 student handouts that you're going to be covering. You can download them, or you can look at them in Canvas. As you're reviewing your handouts, it's highly recommended that you take notes. Whenever you take your quizzes, you are allowed to use your notes and refer to them. This is a great video on how they build fire hose nozzles. Once we've completed our pre-reading assignment, then you have a group assignment, and that's going to be on how they build fire hose. In that group assignment, you'll be given a video to watch. After you watch the video, you will collaborate with your team members, give you all the instructions on how you do that, and how you submit your report. And then we move on to day 1 activities. I just want to show you that so you see what that looks like. So these are all the things we're going to cover on day 1. This is all the material you have already covered. It's just there for review, or if you want to refer to it, so you don't have to go back. And the video if you want to look at that. Here are our classroom activities. We're going to cover all the nozzles, fittings, tools, and equipment we use in hose. And then we have the skills we're going to cover, our hose rolls, picking up hose, and how we carry hose. So that's how it kind of all blends together. Once we've finished our day 1 activities, then we have our next pre-reading assignment for day 2, and then our first practice quiz. Again, remember in your quizzes, all of them, you're allowed to use your notes. You get instant feedback once you're done with the quiz. You're allowed to take it as many times as you want, and you will keep the highest score. Although this is a practice quiz, not graded, on your graded quizzes, we keep your highest score. Then we move on to day 2 activities. Then you have your first graded quiz. Day 3 pre-reading assignments. Day 3 activities. And then your second assignment for hose operations. How you use a fire extinguisher. I'm going to give you a brief video on how you use a fire extinguisher, and you are going to submit a report on the proper procedures you do to use a fire extinguisher. We'll cover day 4 activities, day 5 pre-reading assignments, our second practice quiz, day 5 activities. Then we have skills testing, where we're going to test you on the hose skills you learned in hose operations. And then our second and final graded quiz. Have a summary on our course, then an end of hose operations course survey, and then an end of SAC Hybrid Fire Academy course survey. So I hope that gives you a little insight on how we're going to transition through the course. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, you have my contact information. I will reply to you within 48 hours. So I look forward to seeing you on our first skills day, and have a great afternoon.